Many relationships and marriages can be saved if they can put more pressure in solving the communication issues they have. There's something called silence. It might sound so glitter, but you know what? It's not as golden as you suppose because when you're too silent in your relationship, you tend to drift away from each other more and the bond in the relationship will be eaten up. And then good communication in every relationship and marriages is a very good foundation. It fosters growth and it makes you guys to be more bonded. And the chemistry we do what? We aggravate. Yeah. All right, your girl Vicky. Welcome to today's episode of Vicky Speaks. Where I'll be talking about how you can fix that communication problem you have in your relationship or marriages. All right, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my video. All right, as I said earlier, I'll be giving you tips on how you can fix that communication problem you have in your relationships or marriages. Before I go deeply on giving you tips on how you can fix it, let me tell you things I feel might have aggravated this problem in the first place. Things that actually caused it, that underlies why you have this communication problem. So in case you are doing it, you can actually stay away from them. Firstly, yelling at your partner. Some people do it because they feel satisfied. Fine. When you yell at your partner, you might feel satisfied, but the satisfaction is always short-lived. Am I right? Yeah, I think you've experienced that before. For real. Yeah, it's always short-lived, and at the long run, you feel bad, and there's always a tension that you cause in your relationship when you yell at your partner, and then you tend to set a stage for heated arguments and fuel the fire more. So why should you yell? I think if you've been doing this, you need to stop it now. And again, being competitive. Maybe you always build a case in your mind and you have supportive as in element now to support this case you are building. You always feel like the champion, winning arguments and winning cases all over and over again. It's not always appropriate because you always when you do that often, you demoralize your partner, and of which you are supposed to be more vulnerable to him or her. So I think you should stop it if you've been doing it. And thirdly, you being selfish is wrong. Share each other's opinions and ideas. Don't be always selfish, and then try to be more positive, okay, and do things the right way. Okay, let's get in there. How do you fix this relationship and marriage communication problem? The first thing I'll be talking about today is you breaking the silence. Perhaps the silence has been there for long. No one is ready to talk. Everybody with their ego. No one is ready to talk, and you guys have been so sad. Why don't you just break this silence? Fine, you might say, fine. Let me say, silence has some advantages like it's fostering peace, heightening sensitivity, strengthening the creativity between you guys, and all that. But even at that, what's the essence of you guys being silent when it's as though you guys are, are experiencing unrest? You are not happy. What's the essence? Don't you know that breaking the silence can actually make the relationship to be at its peak performance? And when you want to break this silence, you have to be so prudent and wise about it. What do I mean by this? Look for the right time to break the silence when you guys are in the right mood. No one is angry, no one is sad, no one is busy. Make it a face-to-face conversation. Like you've not talked to your partner for years and you want to talk to the person for the first time. Why don't you invite the person over? Or if you guys are married, then make it a face-to-face and not on social media. No, I think that is a no. And then communicate your needs. Be soft spoken. Don't be too domineering. And say everything, trash things out. and you feel this ease within you, this happiness, try it. Relatively, you need to backtrace your step. Maybe you've been so puzzled. You don't know what actually caused the distance between you guys. You guys have been so mute for a while. You need to think deeply before you make any conversation with the person, with your partner. You know why? It's because you will sound so apt and you'll be able to communicate your needs, your emotions judiciously. Don't feel you know it all, you know what happened. No, you have to take time to reflect about the matter. I know what to say. And again, if you want to converse about your negative emotions, you have to do it constructively. You don't just go on assuming. You make them feel attacked. You don't speak in the absolute, like use in superlatives, like you saying this is what you do every time. Every time you're always frowning. Every time you're always abusing me. Like it's not fair. It is a non-starter. Like, stop it. If you've been doing it, it hurts your partner. And it will keep deteriorating things the more. In essence, don't always speak in the absolutes. Be more subtle. Be more transparent. Okay? You need to forgive. You need to move on with clear minds. You need to stop lingering on those anger thoughts. You need to embrace each other differences. Because when you keep having grudges in your mind, communication will be very, very cumbersome for you guys. This is the right time for you to do what? To move on. And again, you need to make excuses for each other. Don't feel I'm right. I don't do wrong. He's the one that is always doing wrong. She's the one that is always wrong. She's a bad person. No. At times our light and prudent actions might actually offend another person. So don't be too sure. Don't be too sure that you are 100% right. No one is above mistake. You might have slipped. Even Jesus, we slipped out of Jesus' will. Like one of my fondly song, like one song that I do sing a lot, like the song goes like, I've disobeyed your word, I slipped out of your will, remorseful I stand. That's the song that I always sing to Jesus. Anytime I slipped out of Jesus' will, no one is above mistake. So you have to make excuses for each other. And there was one time that one of my tutors, there was one professional course I did one time. One of my tutors always tell us something that if in this life we need to make excuses for people. Like there's some people that offend you subconsciously. Find excuses within your mind and forgive them, because it's the right way to move on in life. At times people might not be aware that they actually offended you. So don't be too rigid. Because at the long run, when you get to talk to them, you might even realize that you being angry with them is a waste of time, because they might not actually mean it the way you actually meant it in your heart. So stop being so rigid. Today, make excuses for your partner. Live in peace and harmony. Forgive and forget. Let it go. Let it go. And again, whenever you're trying to trash things out with your partner, you don't talk in a judgmental way. You have to generalize the issue. You have to make the communication a non-violent one. You know what? Talk in a subtle and wonderful, nice, lovely way. And again, you have to allow them to express themselves. It shouldn't be like you as in just conversing all along. No, allow the person to talk about his or her thoughts, emotions, grievance, anything you can talk. You can call it. Okay? And again, you have to express positive feelings. It is very important. It is like you making deposits in your love account. Communicate emotions such as appreciation and gratitude, respect, reassuring each other love, surprises. Just communicate those stuffs more to strengthening your relationship or marriages. And again, you have to pray more. It is very significant. At times, this communication issue might be so huge that no matter how much you try, there's no way you can go about it. You have to involve God in your relationship or marriages. That is why it is very, very crucial that at the initial stage, you guys too should enact the habit of praying together, so that even when you have issues, it will be more appealing to you. It won't be like you have issues and no one is ready to pray together. So praying together in your union, it's very wow, it's a very good thing. So it is very important that you put God in anything you are. However, don't ever disregard any form of repair attempts from your partner. Maybe you guys are very angry with each other. You guys have not talked for a while, and one of you is actually trying to lighten up the mood by being flirty, like through flirtation or humor or something. And you get angry, like, what's up with this girl? What's up with this guy? He's not even taking me serious. I'm angry. He's now like indirectly trying to come back. He's not even going through the right means, like talking to me in a sure that no girls, But what I feel is, instead of you to get more angrier, why don't you use the opportunity to cool and calm yourself down and get more connected? Use the opportunity to talk more about the issue. Don't get angry like the person is not taking it serious, because we guys, we people, we are very different. So it might be the right technique for the person. So why don't you make use of that technique? And again, proper timing is very important when you want to talk. I think I mentioned that earlier. Make sure it's the right timing. No one is angry, no one is sad, no one is busy, and all that. So try as much as possible to fix this communication problem you have in your relationship. Take it serious, because if you are too nonchalant about this, it might lead to something you least expected at the long run. It might even lead to you guys separating finally. So take it serious, work towards it, break the silence today. Once a relationship gets on the rough track, negativity grows, problem escalates, and these partners tend to continue making this mistake over and over again. This is why you have to be swift about fixing this problem ASAP. And then apology is a very good thing to do. Even when you are right or wrong, try to apologize. Make peace. In the end, few relationship and marriages, communication issues or problem can be solved. Because if it gets so huge, you might need to visit a specialist, and some might not even be solved at the long run. So why don't you make that attempt today? Start it today. Work on the things I've talked about. Apologize. You don't even need to be right before you apologize. But there's something about apology. If it tends to be like you are the one that is always apologizing in your, okay, I'm not talking about marriage and relationship, like a relationship with someone, whenever you are right or wrong, like it has been a normal thing, like as it has been coming incessantly, like you're always the one apologizing, whether right or wrong. The other person does not bother. There's something wrong in that relationship. I don't know what it is, but check in. Maybe the other person is not in love with you, or something is wrong. I think something is wrong then. So I think it should be a reciprocal thing. Yeah, you can do it more, but it shouldn't be like the other person is not even doing it at all. So try to work on what I've talked about, and I'm very sure it's going to work for you. Just be positive about it. Make the attempt today. All right, it's a girl, Vicky. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I feel so overwhelmed speaking to you guys today. All right, if you are watching my video for the very first time, can you please give my video a thumb up? And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you. Please don't bother to procrastinate, just do it now. All right, for everyone that have been sharing my videos, liking and all that, I love you guys. You guys are simply amazing. And please don't forget to drop your remarks, your video suggestions and all that as usual. Don't forget to like my video. I love you. I'll be dropping my next video in the next 7 days because I drop my videos every Tuesday. Good to talk to you guys today. I have to go now. Hope you've been able to gain one or two things from my video. All right, love you. Bye.